Hi everyone, Tracy here from Tracy Widgetungus Craft. I'm here today. I thought instead of doing another painting straight off, I had some resin craft to finish off. And I thought, oh well, while I'm doing it, I might as well record it and just let you guys watch it if you want, or not watch it. I mix my resin, it's 2-to-1 resin, and it's the platinum craft resin, 2-to-1 I said, yeah. Why I mix it before I start recording is because it's cold, and when it's cold it's quite thick, so I go down to my kitchen for the hot water. I need to sit it in hot water while I'm mixing it. The hot water also helps get the air bubbles out, so that's a double bonus. You'll see to my side that there'll be either a little hand popping in and out or a shadow. That is actually my son. He is 11 years old and he's doing some resin with me, but he didn't want to be videoed. So he is sitting there doing his own thing while I'm doing mine. Sometimes you'll see me pass things across, and that's because he's asked for something. He also is my little editor. He edits my videos for me, which is a great help because I'm not very computer illiterate. I can do the basics, but that's about it. And he puts all the sound effects in if there's a boo-boo, and yeah, that's him. My daughter's quite clever with that sort of thing too, but she wanted payment. She said she'd do it for $5 a video. You'll see me here mixing up my colours. I've got the turquoise resin. I'll have to put in the bottom white where it's from. I just forgotten at the moment where it's from. And what you need to do when you do have a paste is mix it first, give it a good stir. My son's obviously got my attention at the moment. Okay, so where are we? Yes, give the paste a good stir and then wipe your stick, and after you've wiped your stick, just put it in your cup, because 9 times out of 10 that is enough paste that you need, that's left on your stick. And if you don't mix your pastes, you'll find that they go hard, or can dry out, or colours go funny. It's because what they're made with is not mixed through to keep them going. On the table there you'll see some red, black and white tray looking things there. They were a cake stand that I'd made, but the pieces that you use to put it together are really flimsy, horrible things. So I thought, well, tape up the holes and tape up the hole on one side and fill them with resin and turn them into platters, 3 different size platters. And I have had them out for the last 3 times I've done resin, and each time I have forgotten. Today you'll see that I have forgotten again, because I left a little bit of resin in my cup there to do it with, and my son asked for some more resin, so I gave it to him, forgetting what it was for. You'll see that I'm putting my yellow glitter in there. In my items on the table there, you'll see that they're glittery. There's no colour at all in them. It's a glitter. The glitter is the white one, and the yellow one is just all glitter. Sorry, I'm getting all tongue-tied now. The white one and the yellow one is just all glitter. Yeah, they look so much better in person. The turquoise one is a glittery turquoise that I used to make them. So I get my glitters from no, not Amazon, sorry, AliExpress. It takes 3 to 4 weeks for them to come, but it's worth it. There's no shipping costs and you get more for your buck. Oh, another thing I forgot to tell you all, I'm actually based in Craigieburn in Melbourne. We're in lockdown at the moment. This is why I have to do voiceovers. Hopefully, we've only got 1 week left. Got that nasty Indian strain here, and it's very contagious, that one. My daughter's school, her school bus that she goes on, luckily the day that person was on it, my daughter wasn't on it, because we all got notified to go and get tested. We're a tier 1, and thank goodness we got put down to a tier 2 because my daughter wasn't actually on the bus that day. I'm just mixing up my resin, my colours in my resin now. Putting a bit of the white glitter in the turquoise, because when I was mixing I was thinking, it doesn't look as shiny as what my things are. And once after I'd done it, I thought, oh, it's because I used the wrong one. It's typical me. Never mind. I need to learn to write things down. I need to be like Julie. Hey Julie, I love watching you. And Cherie and Tammy and oh god, there's so many of you I could name. I just watch you all. The Messy Boys, I love watching you guys. What's Canella, I think the name is. You're just beautiful Dutch paws. Right, I've done the gold. Now I'm going to fill up my feather tray. If you can hear squealing, it's my son. He plays games and he squeals. He gets really loud at times. It's nobody's murdering him or anything, believe me. I'm just trying to get all the bubbles out that can form at the bottom. It's easier if you poke your stick down and just move it around at the bottom to push the bubbles up to the top. What I'm doing there is thinking, now it doesn't look level to me, so I try to put a popsicle stick underneath and have a look, and then I realise, oops, no, it's going to one end, so obviously it was level. So I take the stick out and you'll see it move back again. There you go. Now the leftover gold will make some little diamonds out of it, because they're very handy for when you're doing little trays and things as decoration. You can see my son with his little hand over there, and he's pouring his resin in. He got impatient with his beer because he was making a beer, and he said to me, "Mummy, my beer's set. Can I take it out?" And I said, "Is it all hard?" And he goes, "Yes." And I go, "Okay, then take it out." He took it out and he realised, oh, it's soft. You know, it was, you could press on it and it would squish, but it wasn't soft enough to just, you know, go bleh. So when he sat it down, after a while he went back to look at it, and one of the bear's feet had gone flat, so he moulded the foot back up to make it look like a foot again. And I said to him, "See, that's what happens when you don't wait overnight." So now he made another one today, and he's actually waiting this time. I'm just pouring the turquoise colour, I love that colour, it's so pretty, into there. I just used coasters, the large coaster moulds to do this. I had no other trays. I need to make some. I've got silicone mould here just to make some moulds for myself, but I don't know what to make. I made one lot where I was doing the checkerboards and the tic-tac-toe boards and things, and they send you tic-tac-toe moulds. You get the board and only two of each piece, and oh, that's just pathetic. So what I did is I made a heap of them, and then made up some resin, not resin, silicone, and made a mould with a heap of them in there, so I can make a heap of them and then just go along and make the trays. So much better. I want to make a chess set, but there's only half piece chess set. I can't find the solid ones. Just pouring the rest of my turquoise into a little container, to make a little container to make some more trays for putting your knickknacks in. There you go, giving it a little squeeze just so that if there's any air bubbles in the bottom, they'll hopefully rise to the top, I should say. I've got a little bit of turquoise left, so I'm just going to put it in here. I always have these out just for leftovers. I used to do it with the beer, but my son pinched the beer today. Just scraping every last bit of resin out that I can get. That's done. Moving on to the next lot. Now I've got the white one. I didn't have enough white diamonds to put in the white one, so what I did was I put in some yellow flowers. Now in this video there's a mistake, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I would like you to, in the comments, say what you think hiccups. Just say what you think the mistake is. You will, well, there's actually a couple of mistakes that you could comment on, but yeah, so if you think you know what it is, put it in the comments. Is also, I'm going to, when I get more subscribers, I'm going to run a competition where you'll get something, win something for free. All you have to do is pay postage. So get all your family, your friends, anyone you know, ask them to come and subscribe, and the quicker we get these subscribers there, the quicker we can do the competition. You might win a painting, you might win something made of resin, whatever you choose. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting when I'm recording not to make the silly noises. I hope everyone's keeping well and keeping safe, and I just want to thank everyone that supported me so far. If you would like to shout me a coffee, or shout me just a donation, or send me something, just message me for my address, but I will put my PayPal details up if anyone wants to make a donation or shout me a coffee. Every little bit helps me get new supplies in and keeps me going with what I'm doing. That yellow is so pretty. I hope this video is not too long for you. If it is, just fast forward. I'm just checking to make sure everything's sitting flat so that it hasn't risen up, but I'm pretty sure it's heavy enough for it not to happen. Just pouring some white into on top of this turquoise, just to fill it up, finish off what's left in my cup. Now I'm thinking, what am I going to do with the rest of this? Have a quick dig in the moulds. I've got hundreds of moulds. Thinking. Here I go, down the bottom there. Make some more flowers. I use my stick to put it in because you can poke it into because it's such a shallow mould, and if you don't poke it down, it will have air bubbles. That happened to me on my first time. So now I use a stick and I just poke it down like I'm patting down dirt, just to make sure there's no bubbles.
What? You know you can cut audio.
Shh. Sorry, this is my daughter and
You can cut audio out.
I know you can cut it out, but I've already cut it out. Sorry about that, people. Just topping up my little, well, you could use it as a candle holder, or you could use it as a pencil holder. You could use it whatever you like, but now I'm going to spray. I've spraying my son's things, and I'm spraying my things now with the ibuprofen. It's hard. It's alcohol. It's 99 point something % alcohol, and it's great for getting bubbles out. I'm just going to put a line of the white down my feather, like a feather bone. The quill of the feather. Just checking that it's all okay. That's all done. Spraying again. Now that was me saying please. Making sure bubbles are not at the bottom. It's really annoying when you do these things and you take them out of their mould, and at their bottom, but it ends up, when you flip it over its actual top, it has bubble holes. Right, now I'm just moving everything so it's all, make sure it's all flat, so it's level. This resin goes tacky pretty quickly, but I never mould it until actually the next day, because I'd rather it be, hard and firm. I don't want to risk it being tacky and ruin it. The price of resin these days is not cheap. Just double checking to make sure everything's alright before I finish. I'll be bringing you down for a close-up shortly. I decided that I needed to put more flowers on, because you just couldn't see the flowers in that yellow because they were yellow flowers. So I thought I would sit some flowers on top of the flowers, that way it's out of the resin and you can actually see them. I'm trying to use my fingernails to hold it instead of grabbing tweezers, but I end up grabbing the tweezers because it just falls in. Here we go. I just gotta let my cat out, he's crying. There, close up of what we've done today. It's so pretty. I wish I was good at drawing, because I draw eyes on the bears and things, but they're like a, what do you call them? They've got all shapes all over them, so you wouldn't get a proper eye or anything anyway. I love that green turquoise. The bear looks like he's falling over, but he's not. He's on a lean. That's the way the mould is. I'm just cleaning up a bit of mess. Now you'll see it's the next day, because I'm actually removing everything out of their moulds. What's quite funny is you'll notice underneath the resin didn't go underneath them, so they got little hollow bits underneath, but that doesn't really matter because it's underneath. It's so sparkly. It's a pity they don't show how truly they look. Just testing, make sure it's stuck properly. Sure, little girls will love these because they love bling. And that is blingy. I just want to thank everyone who supports me once again, and please invite your friends and family and everyone to come and join us. We without all my subscribers and that, I couldn't do a channel. We need you to subscribe and like and share to help build the channel. As you can see, it's a new channel, and hopefully I will get better and better at it. Oh, look at that feather, that's just gorgeous. And all it had was gold glitter in it, but it's that nice glitter. It's the glitter that's got big little and like dust inside it. It's really, really nice. You watch how good this turned out with the turquoise, tiny bit of turquoise, and then the white glitter, when I can get it out. Some of them are a little bit harder to get out than others. just give it a twist. Now it's out. But look at that, it's so pretty. A hint of turquoise with the white glitter. Now pulling the flowers out. Some of the flowers are like, most of the time they stick together. But what I do is I just grab my scissors and I just trim off the excess resin. Because they're very hard to do because they're so shallow. I'm getting my diamonds out. You just loosen it around the top and then push from the bottom. Oops, sorry, I'm holding it up out of camera view. Sorry about that. Turquoise with a gold tip. All done. Once again, thank you everybody. Please don't forget to click the link, click subscribe, click like, and share. Also, if you want to know when my next video is up, click on the little bell. The bell will let you know whenever I post anything. This is how I trim the excess. Usually you just like snip it and it just breaks off. It's just so in a tiny little area I can't get in there with anything, so I just use the scissors to pull it out. They're really good. Once I finish this flower, I turn it off. So I'm just showing you how I do it, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. It's coming up right now. There we go. I'm not sure what kind of flower it is, but it's pretty. Once again, thank you guys. Love ya. See you next time. Bye.